Hi, it's Andy again, and another week brings another sermon preview. This week from the book of Isaiah. We're more than one-third of the way through this book. This week brings us more than one-third of the way through this journey through the 66 books. This is the 23rd book of the Bible, and it is a book filled with various images and allowances for God's glory. Isaiah chapter 6, for instance, of God revealing himself to Isaiah. We have the images of a not so glorious suffering servant, but we know that Jesus becomes that the ultimate glorious man in all of mankind. And there's others that we could recount too, but this week I want to focus on one that, well, we've already skipped through twice. Frankly, we skipped through it in 2 Kings and again in 2 Chronicles as related to Hezekiah. And if something's in the Bible three times, it's probably pretty important. And this is the surrounding of Jerusalem and the threats against the kingdom of Judah and against Hezekiah from the Assyrian Empire. And the king, Sennacherib. Well, we're going to look at the response to this trouble this week and how Hezekiah just literally lets go and lets God, as the phrase goes. But we all have to understand that we all have trouble. And yes, we can all say that I'm glad that my trouble isn't as big or as great as someone else's troubles. But we all have some bit of trouble, and, well, we don't often know what to do with it. But what we can do is just trust God. We can be silent. We can be still. We can pray and then be ready to move when He leads. But so many times we focus on our own troubles instead of focusing on God. So this week we're going to look at the response of a weak and a helpless man and a weak and a helpless nation before a great and mighty power, and yet the ultimate power, God's power, would show that He is still in control. I hope you'll join us on Sunday.